Hello everyone, my name is Ramesh. In this session, we are going to discuss about static blocks, static methods, and static variables in Java. This is one of the most important entry question. And let's check all the features one by one. There are some restrictions on static variables, static blocks, and static methods. Let's check it one by one. Static variables, you cannot use non-static variables in static methods. And static methods, so you cannot access a non-static member or a method or variable from a static context actually. This and super keywords cannot be used as part of static context. The static method can access only static type of data, that is static type instance variable. You cannot override a static method. You can just hide it actually. That is nothing but method hiding in Java. And coming to the last feature, static blocks, you cannot return anything from a static block. So like methods, we cannot return any value here. This is another disadvantage. You cannot invoke a static block explicitly. We can invoke actually methods, right? So similar way, we cannot, invoke it in the static blocks. If exception occurs in a static block, you must wrap it within try catch block pair. You cannot throw it actually. Okay, you cannot use this and super keywords inside the static block. Let's check so all the features one by one in Eclipse tool. For that, I'm going to create a class called static demo, which is having main method. So just directly remove this one, and I'm just creating static static variable public static int I equal to 100. This is the static variable, and this is instance variable declaration public integer j equal to 200. Okay, and let's declare the static block. static Static block, we need to use static keyword actually, just to provide static the methods and all. Just we can provide this one. Let's print some statement here. This is the static block of code. Okay, we can provide this one static block. Let's try to provide one method, instance block, or instance method. This is instance method public static. So instead of the instance method, let's try to put it static method. Okay, static void display. Okay, just put some code here. This is this is the this is the okay static method code. Okay, so and let's create another one, that is instance method code. Instance method public void test is the method. Just we can use it and provide some sys out here. This is instance test method code. Okay, so as we provided static variable, instance variable, and static block, which is surrounded by the static keyword and these braces. Okay, and the next thing is public static void, and also this is also the static the method. And next thing is public void test. This is the instance method. Okay, instance method. Okay, let's try to check the features one by one. First, try to use this keyword, whether it will allow or not. Okay, this dot I'm using this, I actually. Let's check the error here. Cannot use in this static context. Okay, this is not allowed actually. Okay, let's try to use super keyword here. Super also it is not allowed actually here. You can see that So constructor call must be the first statement. Okay, actually we need to provide like this constructor and all. Okay, static blocks cannot so allowed this and super keywords. Similar way, check it like inside the static method also. This is this dot I, you can see it, the same error we will get it here. So at the same time you can just check it super also it is not allowed actually. Okay, super also it is not allowed inside the static context. So okay, this is the feature actually. And let's try to print some statements actually here before creating. This is the main method. Okay, body, main method body, and create the object for this one. Okay, create the object this one. Okay, demo equal to new object. Okay, and next thing is let's try to call it actually. Okay, calling calling static variable. Okay, this is calling static variable. Okay, directly we can call it because the static variable is like it is a class level. Once we declare it entire class level, it is available, only one copy will be created actually. We can call it directly here. Let's try to just run it. You can see it initially. This is the static block of code. Before main method it call itself like the static block code is will be called actually at the time of like class loading itself, like this method, I mean static block will be called actually. And this is the main method body, and then this is the I value, it gets printed. Okay, now we need to just call the static method as well as this instance method. Static methods we can directly call it by using okay, calling static method. Okay, by using class name we can call it. Okay, display method we can use, right? Okay, this is the calling static method. Okay, see here, even though we call static method, the first statement would be like static block only, and then this is the main body, and then so we are just printing or using this I variable. Okay, and then static method code. Okay, and calling instance method. Okay, instance method. Instance method we can call by using object actually, object reference. Okay, what is the object? What is the object reference? So this is the demo dot test. We are going to just call it actually. Okay, let's try to print it. See, this is the static block and this is the main method body, and I value gets printed, and this is the static method code, and this is the instance method code actually. And last thing is we need to print the instance variable. Okay, instance variable also we need to just use sysout on demo dot j value. J is the one which is static demo type. Okay, let's try to check the output here. See here, this is the static block, which is the initial block of code which is executed during the class loading. And next thing is main method body, this one is executed. Okay, and then the calling, whichever the way, whether we can call static methods or instance methods or like I mean static blocks. Okay, whatever the we can, as per the requirement we can call it in the same way, like it will gets called. This is the static method code, this is the instance method code. Okay, and this is the j value, which is like the instance variable. Okay, this is the public integer j equal to 200. This is how like we need to use it, like the static blocks and static methods and static variables. And one more thing is, if we try to call it this one right, directly we cannot call this test method actually. Let's try to test it. Okay, this is instance method, right? Okay, we cannot call it directly. Okay, we cannot call it. So by using object reference, we can call it actually demo.test, which we tested here. See here, we can test it demo dot. Directly we cannot call it. Okay, this is all about like static blocks, static methods, and static variables in Java. Please practice it with different object sets and variables. Then you will get fair idea. Please like this video, share with your friends and comment if you have any doubts and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.